And welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and last session we did a lot of work in getting a lot of sciences done, and that was pretty rad. Very happy about that. We got Bioscience 1 and 2 started, and that's good. But now we're probably needing a lot of data cards, especially for what I see to be the next venture, which is probably going to be Astro 4. Now, the problem with Astro 4 is that I need to get asteroid belt data. Now, usually it wouldn't be a problem except for the fact that when it loads, I need to build an asteroid probe, and that's going to need 1,000 data cards. So we might be doing a little bit of going backwards and forwards today, just getting those data cards situation sorted out. Oh, 2 uranium ore. How exciting. So today, at least for now, might just be a little bit of not optimizing, but just getting some things together. So let's get on to that. We're going to need a new ship to take the asteroid things along, but that shouldn't be too big a deal. It's going to be, well, thankfully we can take ion drives for both of them, and the one that's going to the, wait, which one needs star? Oh, that one goes to asteroids. Okay, so that could be a little bit more of a pain, but it should be manageable. Major problems we have is not enough iron. Now, there's a couple of fixes we can do for that. One of them is actually probably going to be another spaceship. We're going to take another Panda Express, I think. Also, I think my oil is getting a bit light, so we might need to work on that as well. There's a few things that need to be done, let's be honest. We know that. That's nothing new. But more iron is definitely needed. And I thought we had a train jam, but nope, everything's fine. That's delightful. Okay, so we've sorted out our engine problem. The only problem is not enough iron plates. I think our big engines are a problem unto themselves. They are, so we can do something with that now. Hopefully it didn't cause anything else to slow down. Nope, should be fine. And yeah, so oil is becoming a big problem for us, so we need to get some oil pump jacks. Which, you know, that's easy enough. Gears, motors, pipes, and steel. Okay, well, gears are here. Pipes are up here. I hope that wasn't the Lightbringer leaving. It was the Lightbringer leaving. Well, that's disappointing, to say the least. Engines, which we have a huge selection of engines coming down here. Yes, there they are. And steel, which is a little bit of a problem because... No, it's not. We've got a chest full of steel. Just remember the chest and you'll be fine. So we need to get iron and steel fixed up first. Now, actually, you know what? One of those problems is actually fairly easy to fix. Because if we go to the Panda Express... Nope, not the Panda Express. Yes, the Panda Express. Fantastic. And if we copy this bad boy right down here... Okay, we don't need those. We don't need anything that's in blue, actually. Anything that's in blue is irrelevant here. We need those engines. We need the fuel. We need everything else, I believe. We need the tiles. Don't need the stone bricks. Yeah. So then we get this ship here. And we go to orbit. And we just plonk that ship down, right? We do that twice, and we will have a ship ready to go. Probably get rid of this. Might be slightly in the wrong place. Okay. But we do that, and then we have just got to plonk down that ship, and we'll have another Panda Express, which will really increase the amount of iron that I produce. So first it's got to place down the basics of the ship. It's pretty quick. I say pretty quick, it's actually taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but this will fix my iron problems. Oh. That is both the most annoying place for that to be and the most annoying place for that to be. Okay, so we actually couldn't build it right where we were trying to build it. That's fun. Here, I don't think anything in the middle. Yeah, so destroying that pylon would have caused real problems for us, so we can't do that. Okay. Anyway, we're building pump jacks. Might as well get those started now, right? 16, I don't think that was enough, to be honest. But at the very least, copying the Panda Express should give us more iron, and that's something we desperately need for a lot of reasons. Mostly, what are they called? Data cards. That's what we're really trying to fight right now. We just need so many data cards. If we can get a significant number of data cards happening in life, then I'll be pretty happy. Okay, right now the ship's they're spending more time dismantling this one than assembling a new one. That's okay, that one's my fault. In, there we go. That's alright though. Like, the important thing is that we are heading in the right direction. Sure, we made a misstep, but when don't I make a misstep every now and then? If there's ever a day where I don't make a misstep, what are we doing? And if we can get this iron sorted out, we can probably just speed module it to all hell. Which would be nice too. Now another thing that we needed to do when we got around to it was we need to speed module these bad boys. Right now they're doing production, of course, but when all that iron comes through, oh, you better believe these boys gotta be fast. They gotta be fast. Probably not that fast. That speed module 3s could be a little faster than they need to be. But certainly speed module, sorry, 4s could be faster, but 3s will suffice. Okay, and checking orbit, the ship is being constructed. And what is actually being damaged? This? Seems like it. Meteorite tried to hit us. I appreciate they try, you know, I appreciate the gusto of those boys. Okay. We're good there. Now we actually make the ship. And then we might actually be lacking a couple of things for that. I don't know what the cog thing that it's mentioning is. We will figure that out when we get there, I suppose. But now that's a good start. Okay, we are still waiting for the Lightbringer to return. I don't think we need a second Lightbringer at this point. I think we just need the Lightbringer to return. Right now it's in Seren. The problem is these pump jacks have started to go a little bit slower, and they're not filling these up as fast anymore, which means these aren't filling up as fast. And that's something I simply cannot abide by. Like, I really cannot abide by it. How much green do we have in orbit, out of curiosity? Green is logistics. I don't remember exactly what green's called. That's called logistic. Although it does appear we don't actually have a lot of green, so maybe it is correct. We are out of belts apparently in space. That seems unlikely. But also plausible, I suppose. Okay, what we might have to do is go into space. Oh, that's getting ready to go. Oh damn, that's almost full too. Heck yeah. Get that up there, please. What we might need to do is take the hybrid ship, which I called the SeiferKatt, I believe it was official name was. Because it might just be faster to take the SeiferKatt to Seren rather than trying to do multiple things. And Seren has lower gravity, so it should be easier. Okay, so if I remember rightly, I parked the SeiferKatt over here. I do not think I can take the squid up there, because the squid is all ions. No, just get out of the way, squid. And can we just grab a couple of clamps, because I think this ship would probably do better actually having a proper docking point. In fact, we got clamps. We got clamps right here. See if we can get this to be in a slightly better place. Like that. Perfect. Think. Not quite perfect. It's so close. So close to perfect. Okay, so that'll get the ion engine sorted out. Let's get the clamps in there, so that way we know where the ship's supposed to come from. Oh, yeah, that's true. Can't really dig into those engines, can we? What if we did something like this? Put the clamp on the outside there. Okay. So we do that. Put the clamp down there, put the clamp down there. We call these clamps... Oh wow, the ship doesn't actually have a designation for that stuff. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I've missed something very important as well. Well, we'll sort that out soon. Need some combinators. We need a lot of combinators actually for a secret reason, which we will be achieving hopefully soon. Now I'm pretty sure we haven't got to 9, so that's what this is going to be. 9. And 9. And of course we need the combinator. Just the one green wire. I don't really want to go and play around with a bunch of stuff. Okay, speed. Lots. It's not going to go that fast, obviously, but using the spaceship right or clamp and then clamping in the other direction. Yes. And with that, we should be good to go to Seren. We may not make it, but if we don't, that's alright. I mean, he's only using ion stream for most of the flight, so it should be alright. That's right, last session we found an asteroid field that was fairly close by. That's going to be important for deep space sciences. Really should have got the iron situation fixed out before I did this, but hey, we're here already. Not a big deal. We'll get it sorted. Maybe I should take this ship on a tour one day. Not yet, but one day. Okay, and land this bad boy right here. Great. And we need pumps. Lots and lots of pumps. Please tell me I've got the pipes for this. I've got 100 pipes. Okay, so translation, I do not have near the pipes that I need for doing what I'm about to do. Wonderful. Really considered that. Heck, I don't even think I've got the... oh, you know what? I might have exactly the right number of oil pumps. So that's something. I'll take that. Okay, I had the exact right number of oil pumps. Well, you can't even make that up. It's just good luck. Looks like an asteroid hit here, but no major damages. Okay, some damages over here, but you get that sometimes. Sometimes when you run these facilities, things will get hit. Can't do anything about it. Okay, now, as I said, the problem we're going to run into right here is we don't have enough pipes, so we're probably going to end up using space pipes. Oh, which is expensive, but that's what we've got, because we didn't bring anything else. So you can complain about it all you like, but not going to change the facts. Okay, but we are doing okay with what we've got so far, so that's okay. In fact, some ways space pipes are kind of fun because they do connect in a slightly easier manner sometimes. Look at that, it's just do, and then we'll do a 7, there we go. It hasn't really connected a lot yet. I need some 15s. 15s are great because they do actually take up fewer pipes than you'd imagine they should. Things are being broken. Wait. Flamethrower's being broken. That's not supposed to be happening. Wherever the train is, it really needs to not be where it is. It really needs to be over here, dropping stuff off. And we will drop off a couple of these. We will find a place for them again in a moment, but for now, just leave a couple of gaps. Okay, and that will hopefully start getting fuel over here. I'll build on shallow water. Well, I didn't really want to build on shallow water, but that's fine too, thank you. And one more thing, just pop it over there. There we go. So we've got some of the pumps going. That's better than what we had. That, of course, is going to need an undergroundy boy because... Or I could just turn it around. That's probably more economical. But what really matters is that the oil is moving. And the more pumps we can get connected to this, the better. Because the faster we can fill these tanks, the happier I'll be. I'm just getting everything done. That was a 15, which means things don't connect that way. That can just turn around. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we've done so much with so little at the moment. And connect that into there. You can see me rotating through the right key combination. It's not a key combination I use very often, but it'll do the job. That's too much, so that'll have to do. And that's more oil getting out of here. And not too much more to go. A little bit, of course, but we are almost there. Turn that bad boy around. Is that everything connected? Yeah, is everything connected? Nice. And these should fill up just a little bit faster. Now, power could be an issue, but if it is, I mean, we'll worry about it another day. Just check down some more power lines and... yeah. Actually, do we put some speed modules over here just to hasten it up a little bit? I think we do. I think at some point, though, these aren't going to get any faster, but I mean, even at their slow speed, they're already putting through quite a lot of power, a lot of oil. So that's okay. Now, the next question is, will this get back to novice? No. Requires more fuel in the tanks. Thought that was going to come up. Thankfully, fuel is something we actually have an amount that we can do. He says, awkwardly realizing that he doesn't know where the fuel tanks are. And that is probably the ship coming to take the oil away right now. Does seem to load up with fuel pretty quickly, which is nice. Oil is being drained. It doesn't look like oil is coming out of there, so that's needing to be fixed. Because you really want to just pump all this into tanks as fast as possible. And the more oil we can fill into there, the happier I'll be. Okay. I think that's good. And And with that, we should have enough oil to be able to get into space again. No. No, we do not. Because nobody actually connected this. It's a relevant part of the problem, I suppose. How are we going now? It'll be done in a few moments. But that is going very well. I'm very happy with that. Just making sure we don't have any oil problems with what we're producing. No, we're well in production for even with the speed modules. That's good then. Fuel is a little light, but I don't think we need to worry about that. Oil, these aren't all running, but that'll happen as everything starts to slow down a little bit on this line. Because we have to account that everything will start to fail again at some point in the near future. It's the inevitability of what we're doing here. But the good news, I think that's oil sorted now. It's just waiting for 490 and 250. It probably doesn't help that I drain some of the fuel. 490 it's going to have in just a moment. Okay, so that's all good. It's just waiting for the last little bits of fuel, which has been slowed down since I tried to launch another plane from here, but that's okay. Ooh. We might have taken a little bit more than we can chew on this one. Hello, Evil Pla. How are you doing? Or Evil PLA, I always forget. I'm sorry. But how are you doing regardless? I hope you're doing well. So, that should fix my oil problems for a while. So long as the ship makes it back, which is going to be the big question. It should do though. I think enough. We've got more than enough ion stream. Probably need to figure out a better fuel situation, but yeah, should be fine. Do we not have? Sorry, I know you can land here on your own. I don't know why you refuse. The 9, right? Yeah, 9. 9. Look, things are going all right on the other side of the world. Thank you very much. We are managing. Is clamp the wrong way around? No, it's the right way around. What about the one on the other side? This clamp is the right way around. They're both requesting 9s. Okay, using spaceship left clamp, using target right clamp. Both of them are 9. Target left clamp 9? No, it's facing that way and it's facing that way. Maybe I've got them around the wrong way, who knows? I don't think I do. Nope, just doesn't want to land. Okay, well, we're going to... Because we're in front of Novice, not Novice Orbit. Okay, it was correct. We just went to the wrong planet. To the correct planet, please! Okay, now have I broken it using spaceship? Yeah, I broke it by trying to fix it. That's pretty normal. So as soon as I click this, it should land. Yep, great. Oops. Okay, well that's the ion stream in there, which is good. We just need to get fuel oil, fuel in there at some point. But the real fun thing to do right now is get this new Panda Express going. Which I think, aside from the clamps, we are good with. No, it's not happy with the clamps for a silly reason. I know what the reason is too. Okay. The Panda Express likes to land in a very specific place. And we will get it there. Once we get these connected. We just need the smallest amount of fuel. What fluids do you think that's in there at the moment? There is no other types of fluids in there. What is your problem? Okay, and we want to go to... I want to go to Novice, I suppose. Actually, let's go... I know what the problem is. Start integrity check. Okay, so that's going to off-center it a little bit, but that means now the clamp will actually be in the correct place. Okay, so now we can put the clamp in there. Nope, still not letting us put the clamps in there, huh? Why not? What's your problem, buddy? We'll keep doing this until it goes where we need it to. Okay. Clamps are kind of annoying. That will probably do. Now that should have the number of what? 10? Should have the number 10. So what we want to do now is send it to Novice, and that should hopefully clamp correctly. Hopefully. I can't help but notice that we haven't landed. Why have we not landed? Okay, well... It's clamp 10, right? Oh, it's not landed because there's already something there. That makes sense. We don't have enough fuel to go anywhere else right now. What, are we just stuck here waiting for it? We might be. Damn it. Oh, we just named the ship while we're here. Well, I mean, we could call it the... It's going to be another Panda ship, obviously. So, the Panda Express, the Panda... What's another fast thing? The Panda Turbo. The Turbo Panda is a better name, actually. And we just need this ship to be empty, which is taking its sweet time. But it should start unloading a little bit faster very soon. Say now. But still, it's taking its time. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to start planning for Astro 4, which shouldn't be too difficult. Astro 4 requires dark energy, it requires micro black hole data, it requires 0-point energy data, and it requires asteroid belt stuff. Okay. So we need a probe rocket. We're going to need a lot of those actually, now I think about it. Shouldn't be a problem though. We need those, we need that, and we need this. So we're going to need constant ones of these, and I think we're going to do a new ship. It's going to be a new ion ship, and its job is to get these stuff, these stuff, and then come back. In the meantime, how's this going? Still 19,000 to go. But at the very least, it should provide enough iron for a decent amount of time. We might even want to start thinking about modulating this better. Probably can't do the big modules, but the big modules make it go faster though. Probably can't afford to do the bigger modules though, just because the space constraints I've put myself in. But I would be able to, at the very least, take these to a higher level of modules. So that's probably the plan. What is breaking? This. Can't say I'm surprised. It's pretty much always breaking. Batteries are being a problem due to the lack of sulfuric acid, but that should be coming along. Wonder if we can do something with sulfuric acid to make production a little bit more effective. Iron seems to be a problem with that, strangely enough. It's almost like we're trying to fix iron, isn't it? Jeez, look at me getting snarky now. That's just simply not needed. How are we doing? We are at 16,000 left. Okay, so we need to make a space probe rocket silo. We know that. We also need to... I think this needs to be a wooden chest. I think everything else is assembled. We just need a chest. Well, let's just pick a wooden one. I don't think anything else is required at this point. Oh, actually, maybe something is. What are we lacking? It's saying something is missing. No, it looks all fine. It shouldn't be missing anything. Oh, I see. I just had an extra clamp there that made no sense. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. We are getting there. And I'm really hoping that when this runs out, we just bamf into the space we need to be at. Who knows? I honestly don't know if that's going to be what happens. So now we're going to go into space to make a probe launcher. Just cancel all those things. It'll make what it needs, and then we'll request some more stuff. So we want 2 of these in the end. 2 of these would be a good number. But for now we only really need 1, because we just need to get the first one done. You're in a good place. These are actually pretty easy to make. They're just going to require... They're just going to be a little bit of a pain. That's okay. Take what you can get, right? Wow, there's like 4 ships in space right now. There goes the rat. What's it got mostly of? Not a lot of glass, a lot of copper, a lot of iron. That's fine. Kind of what I'd expect. 8,000 to go. And that's not really filling up, which is... It concerns me. I really need things to be filling up with iron, but... It's just not happening. And it probably won't happen until this belt fills up, which won't be happening until... yeah, it's always like a chicken and egg situation. It's not chicken and egg, but... You know, this is not happening because X is not happening, which is not happening because Y is not happening, which is not happening because... And you just go into infinite cycles with everything's not happening because something else is not happening first. We should? Oh, you not... hang on. Are we not requesting those? Have we just been lucky enough to never need to request those, and now we're just kind of stuck? Surely not. Aeroframe... Yeah, we request them. So why are they not coming? Let me guess, it's full. It's full of crap. Should have guessed. I mean, I always guess. It happens a lot. There we go. So that's the first Space Probe rocket. Now we do need one more. And then we need to start making a ship. Thankfully the ship should be pretty easy to deal with, as it's going to be mostly ion based. Entirely ion based, in fact, which means getting backwards and forwards is not the problem. The problem will be actually... I think I want this ship to land over here, which means I need ion energy all the way over there, which... That's difficult. Is anything else needing ion stream? Not ion stream, it's... Goodness gracious. Bioelectric data, actually, so we're going to need ion stream over that way, so... I guess we win something. Okay, one more check to see if this is working. It's got 2,000 to go. Gosh, if this works, I'm going to be so happy, and if it doesn't, well, I'm not going to be that surprised. We could actually unload this faster now that I'm looking at it. We move... Let's see. If we move that... Or just remove it entirely, move these up. Yeah, you could do it. And I might in just a moment. Once this ship lands successfully. Okay. So what I expect to see is this ship launch and the other ship just immediately take its place. Come on, come on, come on! Okay. It detects that it's at 0. It's gone. Cool. Express transport belt is in the way. What? It shouldn't be. Oh, because it's slightly different positioning, isn't it? Slightly different positioning is throwing it all off. Okay. New plan. It gets its own base. This one is not going to worry about nuclear power. The other one can do that. All it's got to do now is just connect to the correct things. Which means it also won't land properly in the other place. That's alright, we'll be going there shortly anyway. Okay. One thing I would like to do though is manufacture more of these. Just productivity modules, please. Veldak, how you doing, buddy? You've just reminded me I needed to do something rather urgently for you. I made something for you. If that's not a scary sentence, I don't know what is. It's kind of a terrifying sentence, isn't it? Veldak, I made something for you. But for it to work, I need to get some things together. You've been clearing biters all night? Well, that's called God's work. What did I make? Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait and see. But it is something I'm rather proud of. It is, as you know, it's much in the same way a child with a macaroni drawing, like a macaroni painting, should be proud of it. So, but I haven't assembled it yet. Oh, I have, but I need some things. Actually, if we do this, grab some copper cables. Well, I hope so. We'll see. I mean, you can kind of guess a little bit of what I'm doing right now, because this is a little bit of a thanks for the subs, and I said I would do something special for you, and I thought about what it's going to be. Because, I mean, you know, people got to have their names up in lights, but what do you do if they, like, pay for other people's subs? And I'm like, well, they still should get their names up in lights, but I think you should get some lights as well. Unfortunately, it takes a lot more resources than I was really planning on. It's alright, we'll get there. And if I got the wrong number here, it's going to be funny. But then again, when do I ever have the right number? Fortunately, I have to kind of give it away right now. I needed 42. Okay, great. If you didn't see that, don't worry, you'll see it better in a moment. Okay, so we've got this. We've got... We can figure that out later. Okay, what was the thing I was trying to do here? Right. I will get to that in just a moment, but I just want to finish what I was constructing, and then I will get to my secret project. So secretive, so project. That's not looking great, guys. What's going on? Hang on. Sorry, we've got another problem. Gosh, there's always problems in this place, isn't there? So the base is kind of losing its top defenses due to stupidness. Actually, we can hold off on this. It's fine. And it should be reading more than one thing, because I know we're lacking a lot of things here. Sorry, we will get... I've hyped everyone up for something, and then it's like, nope, don't know when it's going to happen. Ah, I know what it's done. It's always this, isn't it? There we go. It's not good this train thing is kind of breaking. Okay, that'll fix itself now. No, we can go do this first. It's not a big deal. It's an easy trip. So we need to go to the sun station for this. This is the important thing. You got to go to the sun station for this to work. You don't have to be there for it to work, but it's better at the sun station. So we're gonna have to take a couple of flights. Not that one. That one's dumb. It's already gone as well. How did we get here? Oh shit, we got here on the other plane. Okay, we actually do need to take that plane. Damn. One moment, please, caller. It's gonna take a little bit. I got everyone too excited too early. This is a common problem in my life. Okay. Good old pipette tool. It's a good tool. For when you need pipettes, the pipette tool will do it. And there we go. And the power will be like nice here too. Now for now, I think what we'll do is we'll just take this back to novice orbit. Once it gets the fuel for it. Because we don't actually have another way to get into novice orbit right now. Well, we might as well connect these up then. Alright, just a second. Oh, jeez. Alright, today's What the Shirt. Hang on a moment. Let me just sit in a way that makes me able to stand up. Today's What the Shirt is Juraxis Park. So this was a shirt given to me quite early on in our my and Panda's relationship. We were playing a lot of Hearthstone at the time, and I mentioned that I liked the card Juraxis because, you know, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. And I didn't actually have the card at the time, but I liked it. And she saw the shirt online, and she's like, well, I'm going to buy that for him. And then the week before my birthday, I opened the card. And so she was like even more excited because I was like, I've opened the card, now I'm going to play it a lot. And it was absolutely perfect timing because then, you know, the next week I open up my present. It's for a card that I've just recently got and I've been playing. So it's kind of awesome. Kind of awesome. Who am I kidding? It was super awesome. But it was just like crazy, like turn of events and timing. Because, you know, it takes like a few weeks to get anything into this country in the first place. And so, yeah, it was ordered in advance. There's no way she could have known. My camera's still on the screen. I always do that. I get so excited about showing off my shirt that I think everyone just wants to see me. Sorry. But anyway, that's the story. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, and so we'll do, come on, a little bit more fuel and then we can take this puppy into orbit and then take that puppy to wherever the heck it needs to go. Puppy Town. That's the logical next step. So we'll have like another thing. Gosh. Well, actually, we could take it out that way and then bring it around. Yeah, okay, we can do that. The clamp's not clamping in the same place is kind of frustrating, but there's not much I can do about that. We do need enough fuel to actually get like 6 seconds of travel. Well, actually, no, that should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. I hope. There's not a lot of fuel in this thing, but it's fine. That also needs to be 11. And that also needs to be 11. Okay. So we will land this just over here, where it'll hopefully get some fuel. I missed. That's pretty normal. It's not taking different fluids. Don't be a jerk. Okay, we need to take the squid. Yeah, exactly. And whenever Panda gets me shirts, which is like one of her favorite gifts to me, I think, there's always a story behind why that shirt in particular, which is always awesome. Okay, Calidus. I think I've got everything I need. I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be really embarrassing. You know, no more than usual, of course, but still. Let's try to avoid more embarrassing situations. So, I don't really know if this is going to be a regular thing. It's probably not going to be the case. But, Valdek, I really appreciate the 5 gift subs the other day, and I didn't really... while a Wookiee sound 5 times is great, you know, it's always the rule that the person's name goes up in lights if you sub. It's just a thing I like to do. And I thought, well, you know, obviously the people who get these subs, they get the name up in lights. But, you know, you've already got your name up in lights, which is awesome. But I wanted to do something a little bit more special. I wanted you to control the lights. Oh, look, it is an absolute pain for her to select shirts. She has a rule that she doesn't want it to be anything, like, absolutely, she doesn't want it to be, like, obvious, but she wants it to be something that's a little bit subtle, like, you know, Jurax's Park, it's a Hearthstone thing, but if you don't know Hearthstone, you just go, oh, it's like Jurassic Park, and a lot of people just think it's a Jurassic Park shirt because they don't look at it. And the same way, like a Doctor Strange shirt I have, which is the window of the Sector Sanctorum, and it's like, well, if you know Doctor Strange and that symbol, you're like, ah, I get that. But if you don't, you're just like, oh, it's a really cool starscape. I'm really just playing for time for 51 seconds. And then we can start doing some cool shit. Start working Astro 4. I don't know what that noise is. I think it's the lasers turning on and off. It's like... they're like whack-a-moles. You just want to whap them. Kind of cute, though. We could almost put up another energy beam chamber there. Okay. Now, I hope I haven't messed this up. I spent a little bit of time doing this. Alright, and that should get us there. And then we landed. Okay, so we have a blueprint that I need to put down. You know, it's really funny, Velek. I just realized your name's already here, but that's not the point. The point is we get a new one. Your name's going to be here double. So all the people that got the gifts, their names are here. That's step 1. But rather than having just the normal lights that, you know, the little square configuration they usually are in, I'm going to do a little different. So I thought, hey, look, it was your donation, and so the lights aren't working. You son of a... I guess that's the part where it breaks. Oh, because we don't have the combinators. Oh, come on, please tell me I've got combinators. I do. There we go. And so now it's your name. It looks really terrible because the V and the D kind of didn't work so super well. And we need a box. A wooden chest will do. But yeah, so your name, VLDAK, controls the lights. So that's my little thank you gift for what you've done. So because it's gift sub, their lights are lit up by you. Anyway, I thought of that, and it's really funny that your name's here as well because I forgot you wanted the sun station. But thank you. Anyway, I'm glad you like it. And just want to say I appreciate it. Okay, back to Novice Orbit. Okay, so now we need to start thinking about a new ship. This ship is going to be designed to go to the asteroid field and deliver asteroid parts, or asteroid probe parts, and then come back. That's the whole thing. We are still working on Astronomic Science Pack 4, but that's okay. Hopefully if we do well today, we can get Astronomic 4 completed today. I don't know if that's viable, but we'll certainly try. And in the time that we've been dawdling around, hopefully if we go to the surface, the Turbo Panda will be ready. It's not. My wife just shouted out panda from the kitchen. She knows what she likes. She likes pandas, hence the name. Actually, funnily enough, I was talking about Hearthstone. Hearthstone was the first time I think she used the Mighty Panda name. So, it was just the sort of thing that, like, we were hanging out and I was just sort of playing Hearthstone on my tablet and she was watching me and I was explaining the game to her and she's like, oh, okay, I might give it a go. What I didn't know is that she actually gave it a go. And so she's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this with Hearthstone. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You actually are playing it now? She's like, yeah, it looked like fun, so I'm playing it. And so I was like, oh, what name do you go under? And she's like, Mighty Panda. And then she's like super embarrassed because she's like, it's a bad name. And I'm like, it's such a good name. It is such a good name. Panda is the name of the Python library for data analytics processing. Well, she's not really a data analytics processor, to be honest, but anyway, yeah, so she picked the name Panda, well, Mighty Panda, and she's like, I don't know, but I'm just like, it is such a great, I still love the name. Not just because I love her, but, did I say it because she was in the earshot? No. But there was an added bonus. But yeah, so, it was just a fun thing. Okay, so next what we need to do is get Ion Stream to near the Astro facility. I'm glad the squid just lands. A landing squid is good to have. So, we need Ion Stream. How hard is Ion Stream to make, actually? I don't think it's that difficult. It's copper and plasma. Well, we have plasma around here, don't we? Pretty sure we have plasma around here somewhere. We do. We have 0 plasma stream. Well, that's not great for the thing I was about to do. Whenever I hear about Python, I know I should be thinking about snakes, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. But I always think more about, like, Monty Python. Not enough chemical gel. Okay, that's becoming more of a problem. Chemical gel being light is because petroleum is light. Okay. Okay. Can we do petro without water? I don't think you can. No, it's not really possible. Okay, well that's not great. Oh, research lab speed, let's do that. Now we can make oil, but we'd have to still bring water up here. So, and the problem seems to be too much steel. Interesting. That's a frustrating problem to have. But if we take all the steel from here and put it over here, maybe that'll help to some degree. Maybe. Hopefully. I just don't think we're using that much steel in space. But we just need to get the the petroleum to start emptying. Because we've got all these barrels, but we run out of petroleum, which does seem to be happening, then we're in real trouble. Maybe we do need to start thinking about petroleum coming up here separately. Okay, maybe. It's a pain. Okay, but first off, ion stream, how do we make it? We need a particle accelerator. Ooh, those are expensive resource-wise. We do have one available though, so that's cool, I suppose. Small wins. Yeah, take what you can get, I understand. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, and that's a long straight pipe. I thought that was one of those. Now it is. So the good news is I don't think we need that much chemical gel to make plasma stream. No, wait. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about, clearly. We got the plasma stream, we just need to make ion stuff. Okay, so we should have a particle accelerator near here now. There it is. And we can also make ion stream with an ion canister. I mean, that makes sense, but it's also not super useful for my needs. And we'll do a request a chest to just get some good old-fashioned copper into here. 3. We can do a bit better than 3. How about 200? Just a full stack, please. And we'll put a couple of tanks down, although a couple of tanks might be all that we need. And now we're going to make, heck, almost this ship again. This is a decent enough ship, I suppose. Now the plan is... Oops. Yeah, it's never liking the clamps, we know that. And also, we probably should have requested the tiles themselves as well. So let's get rid of that, because we know it's going to have problems with it. Okay. So this is going to be an ion ship. We will need to remove one of the other engines, but that's okay. We can do that in post. I like how I say it in post, like, as if this is a... I guess it's kind of a... No, it's not a filming thing. What am I talking about? I mean, it's being recorded. Okay. Now, we don't need that. We don't even really need that. We just need big ol' engine. Can we get big ol' engine? And the answer to that is, we're getting big ol' engine whether you want it or not. And of course we need solar panels. Wait, what? Signal output ghosts in the way. There's no ghosts there. You crazy fool. Well, it thinks there's a ghost there. There is a ghost there. Damn. Ghosts, they're everywhere. Who can truly understand the meaning of ghosts? No one. It's because ghosts aren't real. But I am afraid of all ghosts. before someone starts doing the I ain't afraid no ghosts, I think you'll find I am afraid of ghosts. And I've just been informed I am actually also a ghost. I did see the screenshot of your sciences that you posted the other day. Yes, it's very impressive. Okay, so what we need is simple. Okay, just let that all connect up. We do need clamps, so let's figure out how to put those in there nowish. Okay, clamps sorted. One more, I think. And then... Okay. So the plan is... things gonna come in. No, that's going out. That's going out. I don't know what the plan is. I'll figure it in a moment. We need to request a chest. That much we do know. And the requested chest is going to request everything that we need for an asteroid belt. So that's 10 uranium fuel cells. I like how I wrote 10, like that's how you do this. Uranium fuel cells, we need 10 of those. We're just going to request everything exact. We need 20 rocket control units and 100 other stuff. So 20 of these bad boys and 100 rocket fuel. Solid rocket fuel specifically. Then we've got this in my inventory for some reason. Get out of here. Then we need 50 aeroframe bulkheads and 10 other things that are real cool. We need 10 cool things. Just 10 of those? Really? That doesn't seem right. 50 of those. Okay, it didn't. Told you it didn't seem right. 10 flat solar panels. That's what makes sense. You need the solars. Okay. And 1,000 blank data cards. That one's going to be a doozy. Okay, so that'll start requesting those things. We also need, so that was for that. We also need to build the space probe rocket, which is 15 cargo rocket sections and another 50, so I guess we need 150. And 50 cargo rocket sections. 15, yep, 15. We also need 40 scaffolding. Scaff. Now, as I said, I want these numbers to all be exact for a very good reason. 30 holmium solenoids. Because there's so many different things, I'm just going to do a straight count of how many items are here. Iridium. It was 50 iridium plating, wasn't it? It was. So that should more or less do the trick. I want an integrity check. There is a hole somewhere? No tiles found connected to a properly enclosed console. I mean, what do you think that is? Okay, my ship's having a slight bit of a problem right now. What is the problem with you, ship? Everything is exactly as you wanted it, isn't it? Why is that not happy? Everything's enclosed, isn't it? If you handcrafted everything, I would probably say 6 hours. Okay, it's fine now. It's probably having problems with just that. 6 hours is my guess. 10 hours, 40 minutes. It's still a long time. Goodness gracious. I gave a ridiculous answer and it came back more ridiculous than I had anticipated. Okay, so that will sort out fuel of sorts. Does it already have 1,000 data cards? Wow, okay. 1,000 data cards wasn't as much as I thought. Oop. Okay. Plasma is still being a right pain, and it needs to stop being a pain. Now, the problem for that might be part of the fact that we did have oil problems on Novice for quite some time. I don't know if those are better now. It appears to be alright at the moment, but then again, how's this going? The Lightbringer is about half full. The rocket is filling up reasonably quickly. And so by my logic, that means we should get... Hang on, that didn't... That's still not doing very well. And I'm glad you're taking the repair packs, but we really need them to be here, because that is actually collapsing. Now, there is oil that you can make in another way. I did see that with life forms. You can crush up some life forms for oil, I think I saw. Yeah, experimental biomass and cosmic water will make biosludging crude oil. Crude oil can be turned to petroleum, and maybe, just maybe, that'll sort our shit out for a little while. Okay, lots to drop off apparently. Dropping off power poles first, that's a weird thing to require, but why is it requesting 800 power poles? Okay, that's not great. You can stop requesting 800 power poles, please. If it's less than 0, It's still not quite right. Well, at the very least, it is unloading things that aren't power poles, so I suppose that's something. Yikes. Don't know what happened there, but it did happen. Are we making more construction bots at least, or are we still having... Iron's still a huge problem. Okay. Well, I got some good news and bad news for us all. Good news is we've got this ship here that looks like it's probably ready to go. And go get some iron. Hopefully. So you can go to 326. That's where you live. Okay, so you go to Asteroid Belt 1. Off you go, buddy. We may have to go and chase that down in a moment. I don't actually know how well that's going to go on its own, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. It'll be alright. Now we need to make oil, I think. Experimental biomass. Look, I mean, I think we've got a lot of experimental biomass now. Yeah, we've got tons of this stuff. So... oil and space. We do need water, of course. But if we can get some biochem facilities, which we do have, we've got lots of them. So... look, let's split this off. And let's crush some of these into oil. And hopefully this helps. Like if we can make petroleum gas in like another way. Okay, biochem facility, we need cosmic water as well. That's fine. We have that, hopefully. We also end up with biosludge, but that's just going to happen sometimes. Not really doing it for the biosludge. Okay. Okay, buddies, in you go. We're going to be also outputting... we are putting a bunch of stuff, unfortunately. Okay, outputs biosludge. That's a easy one to put in a pipe because it goes there. We've already made biosludge. That's what we were doing yesterday. Gosh, it was yesterday too. We've now run out of landfill due to bad decisions. But I imagine landfill is coming. Well, not landfill, sorry. What is it called? Scaffolding. Space scaffolding. I imagine that's coming its way now. Well, probably not right now because apparently I'm out of range. It'll get there. When it wants to, we'll have it. Okay, so that gets biosludge. We need cosmic water, which is probably here. Oh, and here comes my friends. the stuff that I requested. Probably sent away other friends just then, but that's alright. Sometimes you gotta send away friends. They get too needy and they're like, oh, we'll do all your work for you. It's like, no, true man gotta do his own work. I'm not going into toxic masculinity now, but you know, sometimes robots gotta go away. Okay, cosmic water, yes. It's happening. Squish him down. Then we also need to get rid of this contaminated cosmic water, which if I take a guess is probably that line there. Does look pretty good. Yeah, that's an easy line to integrate. And gotta make a slightly smaller pipe. Great. So then we're just left with oil, which is what we really wanted. That was our big Christmas dream. We wrote to Santa Claus and said, hey Santa, gimme oil. And Santa said, it's not Christmas, you dumb kid. And I went, please? And he went, no. It's weird. Stop being so weird. And then I cried. Anyway, enough of last week. So, we just want to output petroleum gas. Yeah, that might work. In fact, that works perfectly. Okay, this is good. He says, hopefully meaning it this time. Okay, it makes a lot of oil. That's nice. I like oil. It tastes good. And finally, we just need to get water in here. Now, water is a bit more of a pain, but we do bring up a lot of it thanks to ice being a real thing. If you've never heard of ice before, you got to get it from the right place, like a snowy sort of... It was always a joke I really liked from The Simpsons, where there's an Arctic expedition that's like bringing ice from, like, I guess the Arctic, and they bring it into like a Pooh's Quickie Mart, and they're like, "Hey, you've got to stop charging more. You got to start charging more than $5 a bag." I lost 5 men on that expedition, and he's like, "If you can think of an easier way to get ice, then be my guest." And he's just like, "Eh." It's like, wait, was there no better way to get ice aside from like dying in the Arctic? Like, nope. There's no other way to do it. And I just love that. Like, how many people have died to this very easily solved problem? I mean, it's why Simpsons is good at what it does, right? Because it's just like that very throwaway line. It's just like, eh. Like, there's no other way to do it. Don't even bother thinking about it. Okay, and that should be water almost there, and then we got petroleum gas. God, this is an absolute nightmare of pipes. I've mentioned before the game Pipe Dream, but this is not that game. This is definitely a pipe nightmare. Pipe Dream 2. This time it's spooky. I can't help but notice we've got no water in these pipes. That's spooky in itself. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that now makes petroleum gas. Heckin' yes. Except for that part where it doesn't have water. Chicken, yes! And then the question, of course, is where the hell do you connect petroleum gas into? And the answer is right here. And that'll also probably limit how much barrels we need in future. Which would be good too, because if we can get less barrels up here, that's better. Like less barrels in space is just, it's just easier to deal with, you know? And if you don't know, I mean, it's really just it. It's just easy to deal with. I've been watching a lot of a scientist debunking like flat Earth stuff lately. I don't know why I've been watching it, but I have been, and I've been enjoying it. Because, you know, it's kind of crazy how you can just have like this very well-known fact for many years and just going like, nah, it's all lies. But they're clearly not stupid people, and I think this is a very common known thing, that the people do actually have a degree of knowledge, that they do look up stuff, but the information they're pulling is like already well debunked stuff, but they're saying the other stuff was well debunked, which is the fascinating part of it, I think. Okay, so that's getting more petroleum gas in there and hopefully making more chemical gel. We need a lot of chemical gel though. But if it's coming in constantly, it's coming in. Like, is the numbers even going up here? A little bit. Okay, so the numbers are going up. Oh, numbers going up is always a good thing. Okay, chemical gel goes up, everything else goes up, everything happy. Happy, happy, happy. We still need more cargo rocket sections. That might be a problem. Because I think all the cargo rocket sections are going into here. What if we change this to, say, 3? That way when a ship comes up, it'll try to unload 3 of them, but while that's happening, it'll unload the rest of them. And that'll probably do alright. I can't help but notice we've stopped building things. What's going on, guys? No batteries? Why do we not have batteries? No iron. Okay. Yep, okay. We knew this day was coming. So the Turbo Panda is currently there, but it doesn't have anywhere to land. Can we try doing it at 10? I don't know what's going to happen at 10, but can we just try? Well, it landed. Mostly successfully. Mostly. Not 100% successfully, mind you, but if we do that, I mean, at very least it is loading. Maybe we'll do it at 10 and 11. I wonder if it'll let me do that. This is probably pushing it. Probably pushing my luck a little bit on this one. And target left. So the changes I would need to make would be in this ship. I can't make changes here. Which is an interesting problem. I could send a thing around into here and that would suffice. Rather, it would have to suffice. Confirm that people want to show you sources, but example hoax from 2010 debunked if they bother to check anything after 2016. Yeah, exactly, but the thing is, they don't need to after that because they've already got the proof they need. And I think that is the fascinating part. Like, and this is the thing that a lot of people make the mistake of, that is very easy to do, saying, oh, well, they're just stupid. They are not stupid. They are smart people. They have done more research than I ever will. Because, you know, I don't think I need to do the research. I'm not a scientist. I am not an astrophysicist. I am not a physicist. I just do the basics. And I'm like, yeah, I believe that. But these people, they go, well, I've done extra work and I've proven X, Y, Z. And you go, well, yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Or it sounds good. And I think that's the other thing. It sounds good. And you go, well, it sounds good. It's probably right. And that's how they get you. But I don't know if there's an easy way to debunk it, because if they've already found fault, then they don't need to find more fault because they've already proven the situation. Does that make sense? Like, they've already proven they are right. They don't need to do it again. But it's like, well, yeah, but the information you've got is old. You know, see, now you're just changing the goalposts, aren't you? Moving the goalpost is the correct phrase. Why are these crappy? But they shouldn't be. Bioculture, bioculture. What's going on here? Okay, I think we need to change this. Oh, wait. Oh. The junk data cards go in there and then they just get stuck forever. Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, for the way of the scientific progress, that doesn't actually answer, that doesn't help the conversation move in a meaningful way. But I think, yeah, as I said, people make the mistake of going, well, they don't understand common things, therefore they stupid. It's like, no. And that's the thing that probably harms the scientific reason more than anything else, because it's very easy to get angry at someone who is saying things that you know are wrong. But then, you know, if someone's getting angry and emotional about it, you go, well, they're angry and emotional because I'm right, and they can't bear that stance. It's like, no, because they've dedicated their life to something and you're just ignoring it so easily. Not because you're right, but because you're just ignoring it. But yeah, it's an interesting problem. There is a high level of ignorance that people like to hold, and that's not good. I mean, obviously it's not good. I don't know if anyone would say ignorance is good. Well, let's be honest, we've all seen the world lately. Would anyone say ignorance is good? Yeah, too many people. That's the problem. I think Isaac Asimov had a really good line about that. Hang on. Asimov ignorance. Okay, so I quote Isaac Asimov, and this is not meant to be an insult to anyone, it's just how it goes. There is a cult of ignorance in the United States, and there always has been. The strain of anti-intellectualism has been a constant thread winding its way through our political and cultural life, nurtured by the false notion that democracy means that my ignorance is as good as your knowledge. And I really like that line, because it is kind of where we're at. I mean, that's Asimov. Like, that was said a while ago. I think at this point we can probably... No, let's take this puppy all the way up. Sometimes you got to take your puppies all the way up. We know that. I went a little bit too high up, and then I just didn't do it, didn't fix it, and now I have to live with it. I mean, part of me wonders if the debates that we get about flat Earth or vaccines are the devil or whatever the heck, some of it is just like ignorance that you kind of... You're so deep into it, you kind of can't say, I was wrong. And that's where I wonder if that's the problem that we've got now. But how far can you go into a conspiracy before you realize you're wrong, but your ego or your id does not allow you to do it? And I think that's where we're at. And maybe I'm using slightly the wrong words there, but I mean, hey, look. I'm an intellectual. I can admit I'm wrong. Maybe one of the things we're doing wrong is talking about this on a stream about Factorio, because that's what exactly everyone comes to see factory games to hear someone ranting about. Hey, I'm going to be me. That's one thing I vaguely promise, that you watch a stream, you get SeiferKatt. Yeah, I liked Beyond the Curve, which is a Netflix documentary on the flat Earth theory. And there was a really good thing where one of them was going through like a bookshelf of conspiracy theories, and then there was one that they picked up and they went, I haven't read this one, so I don't really know what it's about, but I believe it's true. And it's like, so hang on, you believe it's true, but you haven't even read the literature on it. Like, you haven't even read your fake literature. Ah, yes, that's a common one. Do not mistake for malice what could be easily put as incompetence, something like that. I mean, that's true. It is very easy to go, it's a conspiracy. No, they're stupid. Okay, so how are we going here? Is this ship still here? It is. And we'll probably be here for a lot longer than it needs to be. But then again, the Panda Express is stuck. That's not great. Why are you stuck, little Panda Express? What is more common everywhere in governments? Incompetent. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Incompetence is everywhere. I mean, that's 100% correct. People, large corporations, government departments that make these sorts of colossal mistakes, they don't care that... It's not, okay, it's not that they don't care, it's that they don't know. They don't know that someone might get hurt from it. They don't know that someone might be inconvenienced. It all comes from a place of best intentions, is my understanding. And sometimes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, as they say. And good intentions is basically how I run this factory. I have a lot of good intentions running this factory, but gosh, we've all seen how those go. Really should put some clamps on this bad boy. It's real pain. I'm gonna do this every time I land it. Hello, hell is paved with good intentions on Dark Rail. Dark Rail. It's not my name, I don't think. Shit, is my name the road to... Maybe it is my name now. Did the ship land now? No? A ship landed, but not the ship. What's your problem, buddy? Pipe to ground is in the way. Like, no, it wouldn't be here. Is it? Oh, is it this one? No? Is it this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was on me. I mean, it was literally almost on me. That's the problem. It's a good one. I like it. It's not offensive. It's not, you know, it doesn't hurt anyone. It's just confusing, and no one like quite knows what happened. Yep. I need to do that. You're right. Otherwise, this thing's not going to get any fuel for itself. And it's a hungry boy, because this is one of the things that my factory's having problems with iron. Yeah, okay, there's some pain. But you know, it's a good pain, if you know what I mean. It feels good, man. Alright, now that I've creeped myself out with that one... I think Panda's baking something. Something smells chocolatey. Okay, well, there's some pain, but it's good-natured pain. You know? Alright, so... I think the next thing we do is try to put more productivity in here, because right now this is just not good enough. In fact, what I just did wasn't good enough. Okay, the good news is that's landed. That is true. I don't know if I'm particularly happy about the word victim there, but... You are still correct, of course. I didn't know I was being victimized today. Just hurt now. But that was the point. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Just to hurt me. I like how in the logic system there's 15 fish. So Dark Rail, as you were the recipient of a gift recently, you've got your name up in lights now. So I just thought you'd want to know that. Because it's a fun thing. Yeah, so you're over there at the Sun Station, which, when I say the Sun Station, it just makes me think of a very good game, Outer Wilds, which I've been thinking about playing Outer Wilds again recently, and I'm like, why? There's not really going to be anything I'm going to learn from it new. I've played that game to death. Like, I think I know everything about Outer Wilds there is to know. Probably not true, actually. There's probably stuff I don't know about it, but you get the intent. Such a good game, though. If you haven't played Outer Wilds, it's absolutely worth your time. If you don't like puzzle games, maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna boost the... We haven't really boosted anything, have we? Okay. New plant. We are going to... Ah, Mighty Panda, how you doing? Are you baking something, Panda? I don't know if she's listening to the stream or just playing a meow sound effect. It does smell like she's baking something. And it smells really good and chocolatey, but... Ah, you made your brownies. Okay. Well, good. I hope you enjoy them. Normally I'd be excited by them, but I know they're not going to be very sweet. And I love sweet foods. Like, I am just an absolute sweet tooth. But... You know, it's enough sugar for her. She doesn't have as big a sweet tooth as me. But me, I'm just like, where's all the sugar? Like, I want all the sugar. Hell yes, there's a promise. I am ready. Okay, we are still having problems. What? I haven't heard of that song in a while. I'm not particularly missing it. It was showing up all the time on TikTok. I don't even use TikTok and I still hear everything that comes from it. Okay. Well, for now, I am just going to go back here and I'm going to launch this ship back to Novice and see how this goes. Hopefully it'll work. And hopefully we just get a lot more iron through, because we just need that throughput of iron more. In fact, here's the thing I'm scared about. The Calidus asteroid belt. How much iron is left in that thing? 7.6 million. Okay, so that is... brings back how much? In a box. It brings back about 25,000 per trip. It's probably fine for a while. We do have another asteroid belt, of course, that is available to us. Which is this one, but the iron ore... Well, the iron ore is decent. The only problem with this one is it is further out. And that would be problematic to get to. Light brand's going in. Wow, 3 ships going around right now. That's exciting. And hopefully this iron allows for more production, but I think everything's just a bit slow right now. Like, we are just kind of struggling along just because of lack of iron. So, what do we do about this lack of iron? Build another ship. No! Here's what we do. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I hadn't considered it sooner. We build another mine. It's been a long time since we've built another mine. I think it's time. We don't have a lot of space available, but hopefully with another mine we'll be able to get something done. Iron and steel. Okay, well, steel is there. Steel's looking good right now. I'll give that to it. And mining tools. We have not picked up a new mine in a while. Okay. So I did see there was a mine of 1.6 million here. Alternatively, there is... Geez, if we want more iron after that from Novice, we're going to have to go out, range outwards, which we have not done in quite some time. Okay. At some point, I'm just going to fire a plague rocket at Novice, I think. No reason to do it, but then again, no reason not to do it. We have 2 warehouses. That is wonderful news.
Butt kicking.
Oh, thank you for following, Moosey Man. Welcome, welcome. Sometimes the butt kicking comes in. Where are you when the butt kicking kicks in? Gosh, scares me. I was the one that said that sound, and I still just every time. Okay, so we do have a couple of issues. We need land and we need explosives, and apparently we're taking all these trees. So wonderful. But this is going to be used for... got to space for your first SE run. Any tips for you? Figure out which science you want to go for, and go that way. Really, only worry about one science pack at a time until like maybe your science pack 2. That's probably the way I would suggest. All of them are a good way to go, but figure out what you want and go that way. Oh, rocket fuel. Get more fuel. Whatever you do, more fuel will always help you. You can never have too much fuel. That's actually a good tip. I'm happy with that one. Took me a while to get there, but we got there in the end. But if you have any questions, like I know there are a bunch of people around here that are even further than me, and there's a helpful group around here. So, you know, feel free to ask any questions you've got, because someone will be able to help you. I guarantee it. And energy first is a really good one. Yep. Energy is good because it does give you the energy upgrades. Astro is pretty good as well because making cheaper rockets is never bad. And that's probably where I'd go. That's what yeah. Don't know about materials. Materials is good for a few things, and biological, like no matter which way you go, you're probably going to get something decent. Holmium is a little bit of a pain. And oh wait, do you have vulcanite? Because you need vulcanite before you can refine the holmium. And vulcanite is also really good for rocket fuel, so yeah, so still some winning conditions there. It's like vulcanite and cryonite. You do have, yeah, you got the core miner. That's good. That's very, very good. But you just got to be careful because it does take a lot more vulcanite than you may be expecting. Maybe not actually. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Me overreacting? Say it ain't so, guys. Okay, we're gonna get more trees, are we? Astro doesn't need beryl? Astro does need beryl. No matter which way you go with the science track, you need an exotic thing. Couple of no-biter holmonite planets. Yeah, look, I recommend a vulcanite planet because it makes your iron and... Oh, okay. It makes your iron and copper and everything else just more effective. And that's always good to have. What am I doing? I don't know. Use rockets. I think for small things it's okay to have the what you call it, the cannons. But the more I use cannons, the more I was just like they're just more of a pain. But if, for instance, you are trying to refine a vulcanite on a planet that has no water, I mean, in that case, just use what you got. What is this? What is going on here? Did I forget that I need to occasionally worry about belts? I did. Wonderful. Okay. This is the worst mining I've done in a while, but then again, I haven't done mining in ages, so every mining is the worst mining I've done in a while. I don't like that. Everything else was tidy except that one. Yeah, I mean, the only one I'd say is probably not the most recommended is biological, but even then, biological has some stuff in it that's really useful. And we ran out of... Oh my goodness, we did run out of miners. I thought no matter what, you still needed beryl for the science pack itself. Because I know what you're talking about, but I think you still need some beryl. So annoyed spider requires bio. It needs a lot of bio too. I still haven't got the spider actually now that I think about it. It's one of the things, I've just sort of gotten used to it now. I think the cannon is just like a really good stopgap measure for sorry, I'm just trying to remember how things work. Okay. I think the cannon's a really good stopgap measure for like small quantities, rather than sending up a full rocket for things you need regularly. But I don't know. Can I just steal a iron mines plan? Or did I already rip that apart? Nope, I do have something. Look at that. Wonderful. Yeah, delivery cannons, I mean, I think delivery cannons delivering fuel by rocket, I was pretty happy with that for a while. But I mean, it's one of those things I probably wouldn't do now, but these days everything just... I've got enough of things, so it's probably okay. This is a really going to be a really effective cargo point. It's going to drop off the ore really well. There's not going to be any problems with distribution on this network, I can tell you that. Sarcasm, this is terrible. But I also don't care because it'll do well enough. And well enough is good enough in my line of work. That shouldn't be here. Oh, but there's no decider. Well then, I guess it didn't know that it didn't need to be here. Guess I gotta go get some copper. So I can tell it to go away. Yeah. Okay. So we need some copper to get some deciders. You can definitely go wrong with just like a couple of deciders in your pocket. You know? Just in general. You got a couple of deciders in your pocket, you'll be fine. Every now and then I'm worried about running out of fuel and thinking I'm going to just crash into the ocean, but it really hasn't happened for a while. Which is nice. It's nice not to crash into the ocean sometimes. Like, if you asked me what was your favorite thing to do, it would be not crash into the ocean. You scared me there. Okay, that should provide a lot more iron. It's, you know, a few million. It'll last for a little while. And once... I don't like my research just stopped. That's not great. What do we have in the way of research right now in space? We have available a lot of biological, a lot of astro. Construction zeros we don't have, or construction ones we don't have. That's strange. Not sure why. Anyway, let's do something that can be done then. I mean, we could work on mining productivity. It's gonna take a long time, but I mean, yeah, at the very least, working on it will help. And I think what might be a better idea is grab this line here, pull that up. Do that. Because actually, better, just like a little patch of water right there. I really wanted to see full belts here, instead I've got 2 half belts. That's not what I wanted to do. Any idea? Bite evolution has outpaced your military tech, struggling to clear nests. Flamethrowers. Flamethrowers. Don't worry about clearing nests. Flamethrowers. The good news is, once the beta evolution is maxed out, they don't get any stronger. I just suggest flamethrowers. That is my formal recommendation. They hate flamethrowers. One weird trick that aliens hate. Is that actually helping, or am I just doing dumb things with belts? Mostly just dumb things with belts, I think. Not quite saturated, but anyway, the point is... Is this actually working? No. Oh, because I've already done some. Yeah, but if he's already struggling with killing them, that's not really going to help, unfortunately. No, I just mean, like, gear up and start, like, as long as you're defended, go to space, get your stuff from space. Asteroid belts are wonderful for that, if you can get to them. But yeah, it's a little bit defending now, isn't it? To increase carrying capacity, that might be good. How are we doing with biological sciences anyway? Not great. Why not? Oh, I know why not. Because everything stopped, because we stopped having production! Yeah, you could always do a moving wall. How are we going with iron now? Is it going a little bit better? Not really. In fact, shouldn't we have a friend in space right now that is... I think I confused it by doing 2. I did. Okay, don't do 2. So... Okay, let's go back in space and fix up the asteroid that it has an 11 place to land. Because clearly I think it's required. Oh, it looks like this time it didn't actually get filled. That's wonderful. Oh, because it was like a step too far away. Hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point now where I just don't think about the biters, and my technology, my stuff outstripped my evolution of a while as well. In fact, I still shudder in trying to defeat the behemoths. Like, the behemoths are too strong, but hey, they don't get any stronger, so I guess it's fine. Let fuel fill up entirely. But yeah, I think the game, this one does make the biters get a little bit more aggressive, a little bit faster. You only got 2 hours of uranium left though? That's interesting. Just didn't have enough big enough patch at the start, or? No, I have used nuclear power for a while. In fact, my nuclear power's going fine. But now I'm going sun power, so that's a different thing altogether. And that's not happening for a while for you at the moment, I'm afraid, Moosey. Your 4th patch? Wow, really? Maybe I just got really lucky with my patch of uranium then, because my uranium patch was decent. I think I just got lucky with my uranium patch. Well then, excuse me, I'm just bragging about how lucky I am, as if this was a character feature. Oh, have you tried being lucky? Okay, are we make... Iron is still a problem. And it will probably continue to be a problem until it's not. Yeah, I think because a lot of it's trying to become steel, but steel line is hopefully maxing out soon, so we just need to do things to make iron come through more. So that sounds like we need to get more productivity. That's all been slowed down as well for the same reason. Of course it has. And I got stuck in a ship again. You know, if I launch this, then that should actually get another ship going for us. Oh, wait. Here's a good idea for tech. Let's just do more rocket reusability. No, never mind, that's 2000. I thought that was a good idea for a moment there. I was wrong. Okay, we do want that though. Is the ship fueled up now? That's my next question. No, it's got no fuel in it whatsoever. Guys, why do we not have plasma? Probably the same reason we don't have anything. It's probably because something ran out. We haven't had ships launch for a long time. Everything's starving in the base. It's a very hungry base right now. That's not plasma. Chemical gel. What? Really? I thought we sorted that. Oh, yeah, no, it's because hungry base. We got a bad case of hungry base syndrome right now. But that should be hopefully fixed very soon. You never really want to stick with hungry base syndrome for longer than a short time. So if we go back here, I anticipate we should be getting the rocket filled up fairly quickly. Yeah, because a lot of that stuff's just not going anywhere anymore, so... Okay, and then that should start filling up the base, and then we'll be happy again. Not filling up the base, but you know what I mean. Some of them are going that way, which is kind of funny. I think we're going to be short by the smallest amount. Nope, we're going to be exactly right. Oh, one more. There we go. Launch. But, yeah, we still got problems. Okay, well, look, let's just keep working on astrosciences for now. Okay, well... And we do need some stack inserters, because apparently we don't have any. I'm actually surprised we have any at all, but we really do need to bring up a whole bunch of them soon. Because we are running into issues. Okay, so science has kind of crippled itself for the moment. It's okay, it'll get around to fixing itself when we get more ships up here. Which will fix itself with more iron, which will fix itself with more... And it just sort of goes that way. Get steel out of the way, I suppose. And we're just going to put a box of... a good old-fashioned crap box here. They're always fun. And... no, we're not done yet. Okay. Concerning. Gravimetric facility. Do we have any of those? Okay, how about we actually ask the machine that... ask the Omnisire, do not ask the button. Okay, so... that now... guys, did you bring in like slightly more than I needed? That's not great. I wanted that to not be a possibility. Well, it did it anyway, so... the good news is the ion stream is filling up. Yes! Get hit, son! I love meteors. It's so fun. It's so annoying. Always breaking my shit. Oh no. Oh, meteors are just so funny. Like, I'm annoyed by them. I don't like them, but they are so funny. Alright. That can probably be used by the facility. These... I'll hold on to. Okay. Let's just keep doing some sciencey things. Wait, did we not get any big electric motors in today? Or are they still coming? Still coming, I guess. I don't see any cargo rocket parts coming in, which is annoying. Because by now we're almost done. So it's dropping off more iron, which is good. We need that. And that's making more iron. And things being damaged, that's normal. Well, that's good. That's the important thing. Okay, iron is filling up. That's glass. Iron is still filling up, though. Where do I lose like half the iron there? Oh, it just splits into 2 lanes, okay. But batteries are being made again, that's good. That means we should be able to get stuff being constructed. Should be meaning it's making more of these. And more of these. Yeah, the batteries are coming. When they get around to it. It's a slow burn after the base has been suffering on lack of iron for so long. And it has been suffering. Like, for too long, the base just had no iron. And eventually we'll get to a position where we're fine again, but... Oof. Until that day... are more big engines coming up here? No. If I had to take a guess, I would say there's a lot of big engines just ready to go. Okay, you know what? I do see what's ready to go. I see a trick. I see a path of success available to us. So we need to go to Novice. Because we do have a lot of ship parts that are just sitting there doing nothing at the moment due to some things that happened. Just some stuff, don't worry about it. Point is, if we land here, that's filling up, good. And if we can take, like, just a bunch of cargo rocket sections. Did something fill up again? It did. Wonderful. Does mean things are being built though, so that's nice. It's better than a problem we've had for a while. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be put up there. A lot of things need to go to space today. But the iron situation should be getting fixed now, so that's, you know, small bonuses. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I've kind of forced myself to do it. Okay, a little bit more. And then hopefully we'll be good for a little while. Now again, I've put myself in such a position that we are absolutely starved on resources on orbit. It's okay. You can see when there's a lot of colors coming into here, you're like, nope, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Is it launching immediately? Just launch. Don't argue with me, just launch. More science complete. Heck yes. There should be big electric engines coming or being requested. They're not. Which means the problem there isn't the fact there's no big electric engines, it's the fact that the boxes are full. This happens every time. Yeah. I got bamboozled again. Keeps happening. But I am fairly happy with the iron output. I don't see anything that's not currently running. All of this is producing how much? 7,000 iron per minute. That's getting filled up, which is nice. And I imagine that we've probably got a ship that is the Turbo Panda. I anticipate that to be stuck very soon. But we can go fix that up now. And that'll ensure that we have enough iron for a long time. Okay, so best way to get there would be probably the squid. Yeah, the squid's probably the best way to get there. It might run into problems that gets later on the line because power won't be as much, but I think the squid is always the correct answer. And actually we can sort out the other things while we're in space, so yeah, let's go take the squid. And we're going to Calidus? Asteroid 1. Okay, first all the guys want to take my stuff. I'm just going to let them, otherwise they'll get stuck in space again. I don't want to encourage that madness. Okay, you're happy now. Thank you. So, in the meantime, while we're traveling, which shouldn't take too long, we want to stop that, and we want to make a gravimetric facility. Actually, if it makes a couple, that's fine too. Just do what you can, buddy. And is the ship going to go faster than 123? Have we broken a new speed record? Not yet, but we might soon. Still, actually hasn't had a chance to. And actually, it's probably going to slow down a little bit as it starts going south. Well, outwards rather is the correct phrase. Could always chuck more engines at that thing. I don't know why I'd need to, but I could. Okay, how's this going? It's got 36 fuel. That's not quite enough. It's not even remotely close to enough. These are making oil, which is good. We're still having a little bit of slow production over these. Well, that slow production seems to be more based around... Yeah, we probably just need to put more speed modules in them, actually. Well, anyway, we're at Calidus asteroid belt. Let's land in a quite an unassuming place. Okay. Sure, why not? Now, if we put this clamp down and say it's called 11, it's going to get really interesting really quickly. I'd take a guess, which I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, for a change. Yep, wasn't wrong, got really interesting really quickly. That might actually be a bad place for it, I don't know. And I think we do not have enough belts. Hoping that we have some over here, but I think we don't. No, we've just got train tracks. Shoot. Okay. Okay, so here's hope. Oh, I know I don't have enough, actually. I don't know why I'm saying here's hoping. Well, actually, 115 might be enough. It's going to be pushing it, I think, but... Oh, you know what? It might just be enough. Oh, if we're lucky on this one, I'll be pretty happy. I mean, we can always probably extend it outwards with underground belts. I'll rephrase that, we might have to extend it with underground belts. Wow, that one just needs to be underground no matter how you look at it. And I don't know what the hell that was, but that's certainly not how you do belts. Can I build an empty space? Okay, well then I won't then, if you're going to be rude about it. Okay. The trick here is just go as long underground belts as you can, and maybe it'll all work in the end. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. And that should be a sufficient amount of iron coming through at all times. Do we need to chuck fuel into this? I don't think we do. No, it should be fine. Hey! Jazz hands! Hey, I gotta ask, because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it online, I just want to ask people's opinions. Does anyone play Blaze Ball? You know, the online game? about, vaguely about baseball, but it's not. Does anyone play that? Because I've just been reading about it lately and it sounds fascinating, but I also know nothing about baseball. But then maybe I don't need to. Like, it just looks like, is it incomprehensible to get into now, or is it still kind of makes sense? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Let's pick up some of that scrap, because why not? Lots of scrap to collect. Okay. So what I'm worried about is the next time the ship comes from Novice, it won't be able to land. Hopefully that won't be the case, but I'm still worried about it. But iron does look to be in a better place now. I think we just need to do some speed modules on it. I think we'll be happy. Okay. Let's take the squid back. Back to Novice orbit. Yeah. And while I'm thinking about that, how is... Oh my goodness, how is this looking? Do we have a ship? No, we never do we? I don't even know why I hoped that would have a ship. Yeah, but occasionally things are being made, so I guess that's alright. Look at that, we'll be making 4 more of these, maybe. Maybe just 2. Do we make 1 or 2 or 4? We make 2. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, we gotta watch the Panda Express to make sure that it actually can land. Because it might not be able to right now. Hopefully it can, though. I don't need that much rocket fuel in my inventory. I don't need that stress in my life. Okay. And we're back. From outer space. If we can just take the scrap and then put it in a scrap wagon. Okay, and then we... Oh, what are you guys up to? Oh no. Okay, then we're going to go back to... Oh, actually, before we go back, can we grab any of these nice new modules? The really good ones? Yeah, we can. Grab some of those too. You know what? Screw it. Just... Actually, no, we want to hold on to those ones. Ah, I'm stuck in the scrappy. I'm stuck in the scrappy. So many ships. Okay, so I knew today would be a little bit of a dashing around getting stuff sorted, and I think we're doing pretty well with that. Hey Solburn, how you doing? Good to see you. So, what I'm about to do may slightly kill my power, but it won't kill it too bad, because if it does, then I can just throw stuff up. Ah, look, it's going well. I think we've resolved our iron problem. And that's not great what I'm seeing there, so we probably need to fix that as well. What's your issue? I swore we'd fix that. Clearly not. But yeah, I believe we've fixed most of our iron issue, which is very good. Now it's just a matter of continuing to fix it. And we're going to just power up these. Power up these. That's really going to burn through a lot of iron really quickly, but I don't particularly care. Also, power. Yikes. Goes a bit crazy with power, but yeah, at this point I'm a little bit scared where it is. We had a massive iron problem, but that should be resolved now. Well, yeah, each one of these is using 4.7 megawatts, so before they were using like 577 or even less. Not 517. But I mean, even just with doing what I've done, that's probably easily fixed the problem. We just need to make some more power, which that's really simple these days. Just grab some heat pipes, grab some steam turbines, and grab some... What's the last thing I need? Heat exchangers. Maybe some landfill if we can find it. Yep. They can. Yes. There is a really cool thing, well, I don't really like weaving, but for space belts, they upgrade to black deep space and then colored ones. These colored ones are both faster, and they've got a huge amount of underground capacity, like a max length of 17. And these 64 belt per second, or item a second, 17 things, can all be multi-threaded because they count as different things. I don't like multi-threading. I think it's cheap. I like it less than I like bot base. So, I mean, if you do it, that's fine. I'm not judging you. But I don't like multi-threading. I've never actually really done it because I just don't like it. Alright, so... yeah, it is. And it's totally fine if people do like it, of course. Yeah, and they're all the same speed. They take up a lot of resources, though, so... you know, but they're fast, and I guess that's the strength of it, right? I didn't bring pipes, I hope it's not a problem. We all know it's going to be a problem immediately. It's a problem immediately. Yep, well, we all knew it was going to happen. I said it was going to be a problem. What happened? It was a problem. Okay. Okay. And this is being consumed? Yeah, that is, but this isn't. Okay. Okay, so if we go grab some pipes, that will give us quite a bit more power. Just because I'm pretty sure 1.9 gigawatts. Well, we've got an extra 0.5 or 0.4 gigawatts to play with. I don't know if I trust 0.4 gigawatts. Alright, just put a pylon down. There we go. Oh, do we need to connect it to heat? I guess that does make sense, doesn't it? That's going to heat up so fast. Oh yeah, like even that back one. I mean, it's hard to say, it's auto-saving. My base emphasizes the idea of gold spaghetti. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It really matters that you care about the level of spaghetti in my base, because I work really hard for that. And I appreciate that you've noticed. Alright then, we've got 2.1 gigawatts of power coming through that way. I mean, it works. The power works, everything works, and that's what matters to me. Okay, let's just... that over there. Okay. Oh, I see that mistake. It's like a little hidden bit right there. Yeah, look, I mean, you know if you have to create a character about how much spaghetti there is, you know that you've got a problem with spaghetti. I know. We all know about Spaghetti Paul and his lust for spaghetti. Not lust, it's not creepy. He just likes spaghetti. Remember, don't forget, Spaghetti Paul's favorite type of spaghetti is plain. It's important to remember because it's weird. But yeah. If you have to make a character it's about the love of spaghetti, you know that's a thing about your base. Oh wow, we don't actually have enough turbines right now. These are connected, these are not currently, okay. Oh, absolutely, you got double lights, so... We've got the Veldak lights, so for his meaningful contribution to gifting subs, so the 5 benefactors of Veldak, and then we've got his name, it's a little bit hard to see like that, but, you know, Veldak. So, and there's a thing on the wire that makes the lights change color. So Veldak is the reason the lights change color. Also, for his regular sub, just gets his regular name. I like writing words with belts. It's very ineffective, but hey, welcome to who I am as a person. In Factorio, not in life. Well, maybe in life. Up to you. I'm not telling you how to see me. Pay to win. Yeah, I mean, sure. Life's pay to win. It's not like he gets much, and I wanted to, you know, show something, because it was really nice, and I really appreciate it. Because no one needs to sub or donate or anything like that, but I appreciate those who do. Life is pay to win and RNG based. That is true. I cannot dispute that. Spawn location helps a ton. The players you spawn in with helps. So the lights that I'm using is a mod called Nixie Tubes. But, I mean, you can always do the thing with decisions and lighting to make things change color. So it's just a fun thing that you can do. You want to see Valdek's lights? Alright, we can do that. Just a moment. Let me just get this sorted and I will go back to them. Okay. The Valdek light station. So we've got wrote his name down with belts. Wait, hang on. Wrote his name down in belts. It's a little bit hard to see because it's a bit small. Oh, hey, Nubcake, Jake, and Party. So, yeah. that's his name. It's really hard to see. I probably should have made it bigger. And then also the benefactors of his generous donation. So yeah, that's how it went. I just thought, you know, if he's gonna gift, I mean, he needs his name up in lights again. Anyway, Nubcake Jake, welcome to the stream. Let's see if this works. I haven't tried this yet, so come on, please work. Hey! Oh, Outer Wilds! You know, I was watching you play that before. Was it your friend playing? I was watching you play that a little bit. And I was like, okay, cool. But I'm not going to say anything about it because it's honestly one of the best games. Like, it is truly one of the best games, and I hope you're enjoying it. Because I adore it so much. I would not say any more than that. But yeah. Exactly, it really does, and that's why I wouldn't want to do that. Like, my wife even got me a shirt that was has the Outer Wilds Ventures logo on it for Christmas, and I adore that shirt as well. Got to the vanilla ending? Awesome! You enjoy it? The DLC, I liked the DLC. I don't think it was as good as the base game, but it was still a good time. I still had fun with it. What's going on here? Why do I not see a lot of science happening? Significant data is a problem. Okay, why? What am I missing? If I had to take a guess, I would say probably Science Pack 3s. Okay, why are we having a problem with Science Pack 3s? Because these ones. Oh, it appears Iridium has done blocked itself. Where are you guys come from? It is hard to be better than the base game, that is true. What are they all doing over here? Crazy. I think they were just like being very lazy and I came over there and like, oh shit, the boss is here. Well, I hope you enjoy the DLC. It was fun. Man, I think Outer Wilds is one of those games that if I could blank my memory of a game, it would definitely be Outer Wilds because it's a joy. Okay, yeah. Iron is definitely sorted now, which is very nice. Hey, the ghost in. Subnautica, I liked Subnautica a lot, but I got a little bit frustrated with the end of Subnautica, like just having to go down there in the suit and be like clunkety clunkety clunkety. I was like, ugh, not for me, thanks. Too much clunkety clunkety, if you know what I mean. CW4? Creeper Wars? That's where I've gone to. I don't know if that's right. Early in the morning for a weekend? Well, the Ghost in, you were the one playing with Nubcake, weren't you? What has co-op? Subnautica? Yeah, back to Novice Orbit. Oh, that was Cole. Okay, I apologize. Wait, what is CW4? I'm thinking Creeper Wars, but I'm not sure if that's right, because I don't know if a lot of people play that game. And I haven't played it. What is CW4? It is Creeper Wars. Oh, excellent. Creeper World. Okay, my bad. I played Creeper World 3 and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just never got around to playing the fourth one. I was scared by the possibility of 3D. No, no, sorry. I got confused with Nubcake, what he was talking about. That's just me being confused. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, I apologize. Yeah. Well, I'm not your boss, I don't think. If I was your boss, I wouldn't really care if you were sleeping in. You know, people just gotta sleep in sometimes, I get it. This is why I'm not a boss. We probably need to make those faster. Okay, so... Are we still firing at this planet? Are we... Wait, hang on. How long have we been doing this for? Are we still just orbital bombarding a planet I don't particularly care about? Yes, but at the same time, it does look like we've cleaned out a lot of what was here, so... Maybe that's why they don't get attacked. Yeah, actually, just keep bombarding that planet. It's fine. Planets were made to be bombarded. And I think something we need to do is probably split the... Wait, what? Do we not have any belts in space? Are you serious? Surely not. Surely not. Oh, yeah, exactly. In true American fashion, well, I mean, planets are made to be bombarded since the very beginning of time. Like, what does a planet accept a bombardment that just decided to just join up and be friends? You know, a bunch of rocks. They were going to bombard things. They go, you know what? Be a planet. And then what do you do to get water on the planet? Get bombarded again. And then what do you do when you get civilization? Bombard. It's all about bombardment. I know it's a really simple way of looking at life, but... yeah, sure, go for it. I'm always happy to talk about good video games. Okay. Let me guess, it's all full up of crap. Yep, okay. It's time to release the crap. Oh no. Christmas was ruined. So, I was a big fan of Doctor Who quite a few years ago. I haven't watched it in ages because the last time I was watching it, I was watching it, I was enjoying it, and then there was a Christmas special, and I was like, don't want to watch the Christmas special, I'll wait until Christmas, because I was a little bit behind. And then when I went to watch the Christmas special, oh, what happened here? When I wanted to watch the Christmas special, it turns out it was no longer on Netflix. And I was like, well, shit, I can't watch it now. And then I just never caught up again. So I am so far behind on Doctor Who. And I enjoy Doctor Who. It's campy sci-fi, but it's a bit of fun. Moosey Man, you got a planet with vulcanite and uranium? And it has some beryl? Yeah, look, that sounds pretty good. Okay, we should have a few of these now. We got too many of them, in fact. Good. Too many is always good. We need gravimetrics, we need particle colliders. Do we have any of those ready? Always a good question. Can we collide some particles today? Not easily. Okay. And already it's just absolutely filled itself with crap. Wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Oh yeah, you obviously want the free version. The free version just tastes better, right? guys. I think, yeah, we're getting our material sciences now, which is good. Particle colliders. Can we collide some particles today, please, sirs? Yes, we can. What is that bot doing? Oh no. We may have tried to throw too much into here at once. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Oh god, that was a lot of meteorite shots. 4 meteor. Oh, 4 meteors, 4 shots. Hell yeah, good work, guys. It's actually impressive of you guys. Usually you stuff up that badly. But today you were not afraid to shoot the meteors. Usually they're afraid to shoot meteors, I think. They don't want to offend them. Okay, we want one more of these particle colliders. One more particle collider, please, sir. Thank you. And then laser facilities. I know we've got laser facilities. You can't tell me we don't have... That's how you spell laser. Can't tell me we don't have laser facilities. We got one of them. One's not enough. And glass, is glass coming in? Glass isn't coming in. It will now, though. Don't really want these lamps. Will we ever have a stream where orbit is not full of crap and Seifer is manually sorting it? No. You've asked a very good question, and no. Unfortunately, I am a broken individual when it comes to Factorio. And as such, my factory will also be broken. I like to have the stream be a lesson. You know, this is a lesson of a moral where you try and, you know, it's the sort of thing that parents would tell their children before they go to sleep. You know, don't be mean to wolves or the wolf will eat you. Be nice to grandma or she'll turn into a wolf. Don't cry at wolves or the wolves will eat you. Basically, wolves will eat you. And I like to be a fairy tale version, but for Factorio. You know? Hey kids, if you don't manage your factory properly, SeiferKatt, ooh, his factory, it comes in the middle of the night, click, 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 click. Even now I can hear him individually sorting his inventory because he can't manage auto logistics. Click, 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 click. Tell me that's not a horror story. Alright. Sorry. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that probably more than I should have. Okay. So, dark energy data. Inserters clicking out of sync. Yeah. Trains poorly signaled. Assembler's only running like 1/3 of the time. Belts that are too full next to a belt that is empty, but they should be the same thing. It's horrible. And this is by design. Also, you probably upgrade those at some point. Oh, hey guys. I didn't expect to see you here today. I thought it was your day off. Well, alright then. Welcome. Getting lost in a belt maze, writing people's names out of belts, thinking that was a clever thing to do. How am I out of Surely I can't actually be able to transport belts. Bloody am, though. Oh, it's because I don't have enough steel. How do I not have enough steel? Oh, it's probably also that the everything's jammed up through that way. Absolutely true, yeah. This is a cautionary tale of how not to run a factory, that's what I'm saying. And, you know, it's a fireside story. As we burn our uranium fuel, we tell stories of SeiferKatt, the poor manager of a factory. If I was an automation machine, what would be my worst nightmare? Honestly, being in my factory, we know that. Like that's the obvious answer. My factory is a gosh darn mess. But it does work, and that's the thing that I want to point out. I mean, you know, we got very cold coolant going behind in like okay. That's fine. So all you gotta do is turn it around and it works. A pistol automation. Oh, why was I programmed to do this? You don't even need me. You know, I was thinking about what I'm going to do when I'm done with this mod. I know I'm still a little bit away from it, but you got to think about it early. And I was thinking the mod where all the recipes are randomized. So just base Factorio with all the randomized recipes. And I thought, yeah, that'll do. That's going to upset someone. I don't do this to upset someone, but you know if there's a recipe, it's like, oh, how to make this? 8 pistols. Someone's going to come along and be like, why did you automate pistols? And I'm not trolling, I just need the 8 pistols. Okay, negative pressure data. Oh, I don't need that negative pressure data in here. That's the one, the recipe, that's the one. If you don't eat your lubricant, you'll be crafting pistols. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Oh, with the marathon mod? No. Look, no. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we still got problems with a severe... Well, of course we've got a severe lack of data cards. We don't have anything coming in. Oh, goodness gracious. That sounds so much fun. Yeah, look, that might be what I do next. Anyway, that was just a thought. I might not do it, so don't hold me to it if I decide I don't want to do it. But just a thought. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, you know me, I'm no speedrunner. I've just got 2 belts, that's all I got. Space Exploration Randomizer. God, that sounds painful. Would it work? If you were about to say Pi Randomizer, no, don't do it. Okay. Well, don't worry, I wasn't thinking space exploration. That would have been bad. Only a fool would have thought that. I was thinking C block. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll just do it as like a one-off thing and see how bad it looks. I'll just spend a stream like randomizing stuff. I don't know. That'd be so bad to do that in C block. But at the same time, would it be funny? I don't know. I'll play around with it. Look, one day when I'm done with this, I'll spend a session where we just sort of play around with the possibilities. But as I said, that's probably going to be a little while away. Further, if we don't get these bloody rockets up here, the good news is it does look like we are making things a little bit faster now. Things... Yes, this is what I was hoping, that now the iron is becoming a little bit more stable. Production is happening. Recommend doing the story missions mod? The recipes in C block seem random anyway. They're not too bad. I mean, I say that because I've played C block twice. Humble brag. Who humble brags about hurting themselves? That's the question. Teenagers. Teenagers do it. So am I saying I'm a teenager? I mean, that's the eventual conclusion one would reach with what I just said there, wouldn't they? Okay. Why are things being... Wait, where are things being destroyed? Is it... down here? Okay. Can we get a train down here, please? I don't really know what you're doing. Yeah, maybe I'll give story mode a go. I don't really know. We'll see. I've still probably got like another couple of months of this in me, if not more. Because today's been a little bit of a cluster truck. Yeah, look, we'll see. I mean, in the next month or so, I'd like to branch a little bit away from Factorio on these secret streams. While Factorio is going to be the main thing I do want to play some other stuff as well. I don't want to be just Factorio streamer. I am going to do mainly Factorio. That's not changing. But some other stuff as well, just to, you know, give some variety in life. We'll see. Did you figure out what's broken with the repair packs? What was broken with repair packs? Has the train arrived here yet, or is it already left? Wait, train? What are you doing? You didn't deliver anything. Oh, because it's pointing the wrong direction. Well, at least I know why it wasn't getting supplied now. What are you doing, step train? No. No, we're not talking about step train. Hides text behind what you can currently research. That is so horrible. No. Don't just do a spin. Oh, that is so bad. Yeah, we could do that. That is so funny. Oh gosh. That would be the worst experience. Oh, I love the idea of it though. We'll see. Doing that in C block would just be the absolute worst. Maybe for C block would do it if for like just a session and see how bad it goes. You got to be careful with that sort of thing, because if you do that for too long, then that's just what you do. I mean, even one level down in C block is a nightmare. I would love to see what the higher up research packs require, though. Yeah, before I was really happy with how much we were going with storage, but now having a few hours of bad stuff. Oh. We need to get vitamin lunch sorted out, I think. Okay. That might be a thing for the next session as well. What else do we need? Belts, walls. Moriyama is absolutely breaking things right now, but that's about what I'd expect. Oh man, that sounds so much fun. I am honestly considering that, but then again, it doesn't matter if I'm honestly considering it, it's a while away. I mean, the question is how Finet works with it, because with some of those larger mods, I just rely on Finet for gosh darn everything. Well, anyway, you know what? I am actually done for today because there is more that needs to be done, and otherwise I will be playing for hours. So if you are new here and you're not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I would really appreciate it, and be the best way to continue witnessing this madness and whatever the heck happens next. But that's, as I said, months away yet, so don't think that's happening anytime soon. If you are not new here,
Kicking, for goodness!
thank you very much for following the Ghost in. Really appreciate it. I don't promise there won't be more item filtering manually. We will be doing a raid in a moment. I just like to do all my end stuff, and then I'll say goodbye, and then I'll do my raid. So don't worry, we'll raid. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if you are not new here and you've enjoyed today, you can also consider subscribing. Do not feel like you have to, but you know, if you want to support me on the channel, you can if you want to. But I'm going to be doing Factorio regardless. I can't be stopped. There is also a Discord channel that you can follow, and the link is down below. But if I do this right, let's see if this works. If I do this, that's the link. So you can click that. That's where you can find me outside of regular streaming time. If you got any questions, concerns, or just want to show off a really better way of doing what I'm doing, that'd be the way to do it. Hey, Bigop, I'm actually signing out, I'm afraid. What else? Oh yeah, you can also view all old episodes of this on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where all old episodes get posted, including the C-Block run that I did that was not randomized. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm the worst. But that is everything today. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here, and I hope to catch you guys next time, which will be tomorrow, actually, about the same time. So, take care, everyone. Good night, and bye.